Welcome back to another episode of Carson's Aquatics. First things first, I know I'm looking a little crispy. I just went on a fishing trip and I guess I didn't put on enough sunscreen. But anyway, today we're doing a lot of stuff to my pond. If you're new to the channel, this is my front yard 200-gallon pond. I built this by myself from scratch for under $300. I have like 4 videos on how I did that. And there's a few more things we need to do before this pond is fish ready. Number 1, we need a stronger waterfall. This waterfall is so weak. Just look at that. That's like nothing. So I did order a new pump. So let's go ahead and unbox this real quick. I forget how many gallons per hour this pump is. The old one was supposed to be 800 gallons per hour. I highly doubt it was 800 gallons per hour. It's really, really weak. I did get that for $24 from Amazon. I don't recommend cheaping out on the pump. That's like the most important part. So this one, I spent $75 on this pump, and it's definitely gonna be much, much stronger. Yeah, this is 1600 gallons per hour. So you better believe this thing is gonna be spitting that water. Manual, don't need that. Oh, this thing is huge, bro. Almost just dropped it. Oh, it's not that big. Definitely an upgrade though. Oh yeah, that is a nice piece of machinery right there. Twist on the nozzle and the suction cups. And this pump is now ready to go. So what I just did was unplug the old pump, and we had it underground. So after I plug in the new pump, I'm gonna have to rebury it. I'm not gonna take out the old pump. Let's just get a quick size comparison right here. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see this new one plugged in. Let's just plug it in and see how it goes. Oh yeah, you can already tell that's way stronger. That is so much better. Wow. Yeah, it's really flowing out of there now. So that will cause a lot more flow in the pond. But now what I need to do is fix the intake bay. So this is my intake bay. It's pretty much a more natural looking kind of skimmer. How it works is there's like a plastic cage under this gravel, and there's a hole at the bottom of this trash can. So the water is supposed to get sucked in through the bottom of the trash can. There's a filter pad right there to filter the water. But what's happening is, instead of getting sucked through that bottom hole, a lot of water is getting sucked through this hole right here that I made so the tube can go back up to the waterfall. So right now I'm going to lower the water in the pond, and I'm going to spray foam around this hole so no more water can get through there, and the water will be forced to go through that hole down there. I'm now going to use this expandable pond foam to seal that hole so no water can sneak in through the top. So we're going to let that dry, and while that's happening, I'm going to do some stuff with filtration. This right here is lava rock. I read online that lava rock makes great filter media because it has a lot of surface area. It has a lot of cracks and crevices that the bacteria can live in. So right now I'm rinsing some of that off, and I'm going to put it in the waterfall box. And there we go. The waterfall is filled with lava rock. Some of that rock is still kind of floating, but it'll fill up with water and sink eventually. So the beneficial bacteria is going to build up in that lava rock. And then, like I mentioned before, we have a filter pad in the skimmer. All right, so here's where we're at. I just went ahead and buried everything over there. I covered up the intake bay with the big rock. The new pump is all hooked up. It's looking great, flowing strong. The lava rock is in the waterfall box. Now I'm gonna give that foam in there about 20-30 more minutes to dry. But while that's happening, I'm going to set these up. These right here are solar powered lights. I think this is a 16 pack. It's either 16 or 12. Here, I'll show you what they look like real quick. I got this on Amazon for like 34 bucks, somewhere around there. It's a 12 pack. Yeah, so here are all the lights. That's what they look like, and then all the poles are right here. I'm gonna put a bunch of these around the pond. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of them, but this will just help light it up at night, keep predators away, and it'll look sick. So I'm gonna start hooking these up. And yeah, these are real simple. All you do, pull this black thing out, flip it around and put it back in, and then put the light in just like that. All right, and there it is. All the lights are out around the pond. The next thing I'm gonna do is fill up the pond to compensate what I took out when I was dealing with the skimmer. So I'm gonna go turn on the hose and we're gonna let that run for a few minutes. I'm gonna add in some water conditioner for the new water. And lastly, I'm going to add in some bacteria starter. I'm gonna add some of this into the main pond. I'm gonna add some of it directly into the filter. This helps the beneficial bacteria begin growing in the pond. Once we add this, we could add fish. I am gonna give it a few days though. I'm gonna add some today and then for the next couple days, and when we get the actual fish, which will be in a few days. So stay tuned for that video. I'm gonna pour some of it into the main pond. And I'm gonna pour some directly into the filter. And then we'll save the rest for the next few days and the day we add the fish. And there it is. This pond is ready for fish. I got everything done that I wanted to get done. The new pump is in and it's flowing strong. Look at that, that's like 4 times stronger than it was before. I put in the solar lights. I fixed the intake bay, which by the way, is already working like a charm. There's already a bunch of stuff in there. And then added the lava rock into the waterfall. That'll be good for biological filtration. And then I added in all the chemicals that we needed to. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. In the next video, we are getting fish for this pond. Stay tuned for that. That'll be out in like 2 days. Today's comment of the day goes out to Kareen Ricks. I think that's how you pronounce it. Why is the ponds that Carson builds so good? Thank you, Kareen. I appreciate that. I do work very hard on my ponds, and I'm glad you guys like them. So if you want your comment to be the comment of the day in the next video, all you gotta do is drop a comment down below, and that could happen. And if you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Waiting for this car to pass.